Alright, good evening everybody. Here's a couple of things that I want to show you on how to convert a mixed number into an improper fraction. Now I know most of us already have some of this knowledge, okay, and some of us may don't. So here's why I just want to go over it with you real quick so that way you got it, okay? So the first one we have here is 3 2/5. Now, I know most of you may remember from last week that we are not going to change the denominator. That's going to stay the same in your answer, but we'll get to that afterwards. Right now, the first step you're going to have to take is to take that denominator and multiply it by the whole number. Okay, that's what you see right here. After you've done that, you're just going to take that and add it to the numerator. Okay, so again, we got 3 times 5, 15, and then we'll add that to the numerator. Okay, and that is going to become our new numerator. And like I said earlier, the denominator is not going to change, so please keep that in mind. Now if we go ahead and we go all the way through, as you can see, this all added up gives you 17. And like we said earlier, the denominator does not change. So 3 2/5 becomes 17 over 5. Now let's do another one. I got 5 2/3. Okay, so again, first thing I got to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this denominator and multiply it by my whole number. Okay, and if you notice, you're going to get a similar answer. Why? Because we're not changing any numbers. That's what I want you to realize. The order isn't going to matter. So now, I got, give me 1 second, I got 5 times 3 plus 2 over 3. Okay, well of course the denominator is going to change. But again, 5 times 3 gives me 15. Add it to 2, I get my 17. 17 over 3 is what 5 2/3 becomes. So yes, it was a little different. That is because of that denominator. So always keep that in mind. Okay, here we go. 8 7 over 8. Now, just because you see slightly larger numbers doesn't mean you need to freak out or anything. Just stay with what works, which is I'm going to go ahead and take that denominator, multiply it by the whole number, and then I will add that numerator to it. And we know that's not going to change. Okay, so you got 8 times 8. If you need a calculator to do that, that's fine. You can do it in your head, even cooler. 64 plus 7. Okay, 8 times 8, 64. And we're still going to go ahead and add that in. That is going to give you 71 over 8. Okay, and I know this actually 71 is probably a little bit out of your video range, so there you go. 71 over 8. Okay, now I hope this helps. Now you guys should be able to go ahead and convert mixed numbers into improper fractions. Okay, your homework for today is a bunch of problems that are just like that. Please fill them out. Make sure you show me your work, and I want you to hold on to all of the work until I come back to collect it. That way nothing can go missing and you didn't hand anything to somebody and they lost it. Okay, now before we go ahead and start multiplying fractions, I want to make sure we have this down packed. So once we get this down packed, we'll go ahead and start multiplying fractions. Okay, if you have any questions, try to reach out, try to rely on each other. And that's what I got for you guys today. Have a great rest of your day.